Welcome back everyone. We are back with Captain of Industry, and it's actually going to be a quick short episode because what we're doing today, as you can see, these are crushers. We are going to upgrade all our blast furnaces to a blast furnace 2. And what we need is to produce crushed iron ore and crushed copper ore and have a few other feed-ins to produce the iron and the copper. And then there's going to be a few other areas that we need to upgrade in the chain to get the most efficiency out of our copper and iron production. So let's hit the road, and as you can see, I've done a little bit of pre-work with the crushers. So I'll give you a bit of a rundown of what's been happening between episodes. But again, thank you everybody for supporting me. Please hit that subscribe if you enjoy the series. Lots and lots are enjoying this series, and we're getting closer and closer to the launch of the early access of this amazing production simulation game, and I am looking forward to all the new tweaks and updates. Jump onto my Discord, talk more, chat more, or please just subscribe. So here we go. Let's get out of the window here and have a look around. So this is our crushers. So we've got our crushers of our iron. So we've still got our iron feeding through, so we're going to pretty much switch. We've got stored copper ore crushed, or copper ore crushed here, which we're just going to feed onto our conveyor and then cut off our copper ore. So only crushed ore will go in through here, which would run all the way down here. And all the way up here, over to here, which is where our copper production is. And obviously we will upgrade all of these, and we're going to have to do some tangling and spaghetti maze and etc with our conveyors, because when we upgrade to a blast furnace 2 and we do the copper production, we also need sand. Already getting copper, but we also need sand. So what we're going to get out of it is 36 molten copper. Then there's going to be upgrades here where we're going to have to upgrade our metal casters. So it is, yes, it is a short episode, but it probably won't end up being a short episode. So let's see how we go and get on with it. The great news is I've done a lot of pre-work. So the sand that this will need for copper or copper crushed production, it will need sand. So I've already ran sand here. So we've got some sand over here, which is running from a stored sand. So some recapitalized works here. Our mine, our former copper mine, I have managed to fill slowly. Tiny bit of copper left. Sorry, tiny bit of coal left here, so we're on the end of that as well. And we've got sand just feeding into here. Now where that sand is coming from is these little guys down here. We're just flattening this earth out over here. So we're taking the sand from here. Potentially we'll restart this sand mine up here, but we're going to need a constant supply of sand, so it's got to come from somewhere. We do have a massive supply of sand up here, which has still got a hell of a lot left. But it is coming to an end as well. So we're sort of running out of time to do as much as we can in this series. So we're going to have to play around with that as it comes. But obviously there's lots of sand where we've built. So do we move things to get sand? Well, time will tell. Then our iron production. Yes, we're getting iron ore from here. But we're going to start with our steel iron, which comes down here into our steel mine over here. Now when we upgrade to blast furnace 2, we require iron ore crushed. Coal, which is no problem, is already here, but we need limestone. So limestone, again, we've got it here. We've got it pumping through here to go to our glass. Now I've done the numbers, and yep, they need only a small amount of limestone, and then the other limestone's being utilized by our rotary kiln over here, which also use 18. So adding all that up with what we're going to need is fine. So this belt will cover it. We've got plenty coming through here. We've still got a lot to mine all the way over to here. So we've got plenty to mine. I think there's one more area. Here it is. We can also mine here. So not a problem. Then we will feed all of that. We've got a belt here ready to go. If you look down here, That will feed in the limestone over here when we upgrade all of our iron production to furnace 2. So that's the plan. So again, we're a bit short on a few things, so it's going to take a little bit of time. I'll have to speed up to get that. Everything else is okay. We were a bit low on water for our power plant. I've run a second line pipe up from our pipe or our water production from the seawater. So we've got a couple of lines running up to power our power plant. So as you can see, we've got plenty. The only issue is we've got too much naphthalene, which we've got to work out what we're going to do with here if we reform it. Don't know. So we've got a bit of an overflow, which is affecting our gas production, as you can see. So we've got to be careful that we don't run low in our gas production. So if we come over here, we're still full. So that's great. And because we want to make sure we keep producing our hydrogen. Whoa, that was complicated to run through all that, but now you know where we're at. And we've also pretty much all our tech's done. So we're just doing this tree harvester, then we'll switch off tech production altogether, so we can actually get a lot more unity. We don't need to grow anymore. We've got plenty of people at the moment. The only other thing we can do is potentially upgrade these glass to glassmaker 2, but not in this episode. And then after this episode, it will be a focus on plastic, PCB and electronics production. That means we will be ready for the next phase, which will be nuclear power and a few other things in between. Now we are going to relocate our rubber production because we're going to need to dig all this up, all this storage area. So I want to use all this sand. We need the sand. But let's get moving on. Okay, so we've got to run some lines. These are great because we can just upgrade them. The furnaces. So there's our limestone. So we've got limestone coming in over here. So that's all good. We're just got to work out when we upgrade this where the other input is. All the other inputs are good. We need to convert this to crushed. So we will have to empty. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move all of our production to crushed production. So we're going to go up here. We are going to put you up here. We are now going to officially reverse this just because we might need it for an urgent switch on later on. So that copper will now finish up. Now where are you going? You're coming all the way over here. Good. It's going to be a while, so once that moves over, but what we can start having a look at is number one, what does those plants look like? And where is the other inputs? Alright, so they're right next to each other. Just depends which side. But can I upgrade all of these? I should be able to. So they're actually the same size. Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm guessing there's going to be a separate input on one of those sides, which we can realign later. Alright, so that's that. Now we're just going to wait for that to run out. And then the other one is let's start the copper. So we can do that as well. So we've got to keep an eye on this. It shouldn't take too long to feed through. So we're now going to go over here and we're going to feed you into there. We're then going to reverse you. Again, it's keeping our line for production. So what we want to do is now quick deliver you. We want you to start pumping out the backlogging the conveyor, and we're going to go up to you now, and we're going to, oh, that's already done. Perfect. Great news. Great news. Cool. So I got 8, I think, which is just over. The lines can take about a 7.6 because they're 200 and they produce 27. So we're just a little bit of an overproduction, but that's good. That'll make sure that we keep the lines always full. Now, are these lines upgraded to 2? Beautiful. And that means that's all good. So that should be a constant supply. Pretty much filling that conveyor right up. All right, what are we just low on groundwater? Not phased about that. Our Unity's going back up, so we're pretty good. We've got 82 workers, so we're all good. So we're really just waiting. The waiting game is to get that copper, crushed copper over so we can start converting. Can we upgrade anything else? Well, the oxygen furnaces are already at number 2. So this is automatically going to be much more efficient because they're needing 36. When we upgrade, let's just have a quick look. They're going to be producing 36. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're going to be at 100% efficiency. The only thing that's not going to be at 100% efficiency are these, but we can upgrade them to Cool Caster 2s. Now they're going to be producing 18 steel, which is what we need here. And the Cold Caster 2 is going to be producing, it needs 20 molten steel. So not going to be 100% efficient. So technically we need another furnace at some stage. But they're going to be much more efficient than what they are now. Because we're only producing 18, but then we're not getting enough molten in. So it's going to produce hell of a lot more steel is what we want. So that's good. So that's going to give that a massive boost. Over here, everything's going to become much, much more efficient. So if we go over here, we're going to go, furnace, we're going to go crushed. We're going to now produce 36. Now, if you upgrade these to Metal Cast 2, I'm just going to put this on slow for a second. Metal Caster 2. Metal Caster 2 is going to produce, it's going to need 20 molten copper. While the Furnace 2 is going to produce 36 molten copper. So yeah, we're going to have a bit of an overflow, but it's not going to be efficient. It's going to, yeah, we're not going to be efficient. We'll probably need to add another one of these later on. Don't think these can be upgraded. So what's going to happen is we are going to need to build more copper electrolysis, and to produce more copper. But as you can see, not a huge issue with copper at the moment. We are now full of everything except small or tier 1 construction parts. But overall, absolutely gunning along. So how are we going now with our copper crushed? Here it is, coming along. So we're slowly getting there. And how about our iron crushed? Sorry, going to our steel mine. Here it comes. It must be close by. Here it is. So it's close by. Good. We'll just wait until it uses up the iron here, and then we'll do that. And then when the copper comes through. Now, the only other thing is, what do we do here with this copper? Technically, I want to upgrade all of this. So we've got a truck stuck. Why have we got a truck? Where are you wanting to go? Yeah, you're not going to get down there anymore. We're pretty much... Let me just have a look. We're not going to get anywhere, are we? You guys can't come down because... I just wanted to get rid of this last slither of hope here down, just to get rid of this coal. Because the only coal we've got now is coming from one plant. I can import coal though. And as you can see, we're slowly burning through this. We've already got copper here ready to do other things later. So we've got plenty. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. But it's not going to last forever. So we'll be able to use our Unity once we stop research, which will go up quite a lot to import. Regularly import coal. So that shouldn't be a big issue. So I'm thinking we might call it quits here. Yeah, let's call it quits for now. Let's just put you all on pause. And Get you guys out of there and you can come over there. Good. One more, one more. You're just purely stuck, so you can't get down here. We're gonna have to recover you, aren't we? You, where we're gonna need the most. Let's give you another car, another digger. You guys are fine. And you guys have heaps as well. We've got to upgrade these later. And you maybe grab one of you and a few. Okay. Speed it up. Come on. Must be close. Here it comes. And we must be close down here as well. There's the change of color. Alright, so now we can turn off all our research. And that's going to give us more unity now. So drop down to 6. Yep, good. Happy with that. Where is our crush starting? Looks so similar. They should have made it much more different. Ah, there it is. So we've still got a while to go. Alright, so we're going to have to recover yourself and recover yourself. That's it. So now we are going to just set this up. It's time to remove all of this. Time to flatten it out. Oops. There we go. Fill in our massive mine that we've done. Have a look at these. These are beauties. These are the updated greenhouse 2. So they're pumping out food. We've got so much food that it's not funny. So that's actually allowing us to produce, as we built this earlier, all our gas. Don't know if you've actually seen this. I'm pretty sure it was on one of my previous episodes. This is producing all our gas, which is pretty cool, all from our excess food. And all our fertilizer is being produced now through this plant. We have switched off. Currently, we're not using it, but it's still here. We've switched off our chemical plants to produce fertilizer. And all our fertilizer, even for the farms up the top here, which we don't need to upgrade these other ones at the moment, but you can see how cool these new ones look. So pretty much full glass house, and they really pump out the food. I think it gave another 20% improvement in food production. All right, we're ready. So let's stop you and let's upgrade. We're going to have to redo all of these. So here we go. This is what it's all about. Upgrading and getting to the next level. So everything else should stay connected. It's going to be only that extra port. So we'll rush through one, just so we can get an idea at the moment. Let's have a look. at our furnace. We have got a furnace 2 on our glass production. So let's have a look how this is going to be created. Oh, is it not producing? Oh yeah, priority. It's building it. It's building it. So let's put it on fast mode. A nice zoomed in shot. And have a look at this beauty being built. We'll just speed it up a bit. Here it comes. Beautiful. So exactly what we wanted. We wanted that other track to go in. All right, so let's pause that for a minute. What are we producing here? We're producing iron ore crushed. Now, we need to bring in our limestone. Now it needs only small amounts, so we don't need an upgraded one. So our limestone comes in from here. Yeah, we're gonna have to really redo all of this. So what we might do, I know it's gonna be technically a bit painful. All these are gonna be upgraded. So they're all upgrading, except you, 'cause you probably can't reach. You should be upgrading, cool. And then we'll redo the whole track of conveyors. Alright, they're all up and running. Well, not running without the limestone. Okay, so we are going to redo these tracks. So that's fine. We're gonna have to read. Oh, this one's actually okay as well. It's only this one. Ooh, maybe we don't. Sneaky, can we get this around? Yeah. This is what I like. Can we get this through? Yes, 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 yes. We just need to hook into here. Okay. You can just go into there. And you could... Can we go? Here we go. There we go. Quick deliver these. And again, that should mean we are all operational. Then we can have a look at, here they go, we've already got them starting. Smashing. This is looking cool. So, absolutely cool. And there we go. They are now all operational. So let's just have a look how much comes out of these. Cool. Obviously a bump up of power, so 6, we're up, yep, or slight increase, so we've still got plenty of power to give. But that is going to make us at a lot more efficiency, or we can already see it. So we can upgrade all of these cool casters. Upgrade. Upgrade, upgrade, and upgrade. So that's that done. Let's go over to our copper. Still not done. Where are we up to now with our copper? Oh, there it is. Still got a bit to go for a copper, right? Is that it? Developers, please make these look a little different. They look too similar. That's all I ask. Everything else, you're cooking along nicely. Especially those updates coming in early access. Looking awesome. Well, that was easy. That's that. So now we've got a much more steel popping through once these have upgraded. What are you waiting for? Just your... Here we go. So what do these look like? So just a color change. They've gone to yellow. Other than that, they look very similar. And what is your efficiency now? You need 20. 20. We're producing 18. We can't upgrade these anymore. So just a tad low. Okay, but at least it's much more efficient than the other. 1. Good. Come on. Where's the copper? Where are you? Waiting for the copper. Alright, so while that's happening actually, let's have a look what we're going to do. We can start prepping for the... Let's put that on slow. We'll start prepping for the electronics. So we need to produce PCB. And PCB is going to need, I think it's the construction. Yep. So here, yeah. So PCB, no, up here. There it is. Plastic and glass. So do we bring the glass up here? And then when we produce electronics, we need copper and silicon poly. That's a whole nother kettle of fish, the old silicon poly. So do we produce it here or do we bring the plastic down here? So what we could do, so this whole area here, if we have a look at where our, yeah, so we're not going to get in the way. We could use this as a production area. Or a small production area. So let's just bring it down part of the way. We'll just start building a conveyor and we can reverse this so it doesn't really matter which way it goes. So we're just going to start here and we want conveyor 2. Good. That's it. Go up higher, just underneath the pipe. Alright, that's fine. We'll just go to the end. Alright, we'll just leave that there for now until we work out what we're going to do in the next episode with that. Copper should be across. Got to stop pausing it, don't I? Yeah, we're here still. Alright, we'll keep doing that. We might go out wide and around like that. Alright, that is cool. We'll bring this pipe around later too. So we've got a bit of a backlog, don't we? 18, 20, needs 20. So we're producing 36. So they need 36. They produce 18. So why aren't they keeping up? Ah, they're not keeping up because of our conveyors. Upgrade to conveyor 2. Upgrade to conveyor 2. And that should be all good. That's all it is. We'll quick deliver you. Beautiful. And you've got 2, so we need to quick deliver you 2. Alright, so there won't be a delay there. Now we should catch up with ourselves. Look at all what is happening. We got glass on the left. We got household goods there. We've got iron coming through, steel coming through, molten steel. It's all happening. Alright. Truck can't find trees. That's fine. We're importing trees. Alright, so we are now nearly there. Fantastic. Then we're on the next upgrade. How's our sand? Sand should be pretty much full. Yeah, we're pretty much full. In our sand production, we've still got plenty to dig out. We have one which is now out, so we can upgrade you. We can now upgrade you. You're just finishing your last production run. And we can upgrade you. And upgrade you. We can now change you to crush door. Brilliant. And our first one is coming off the line. Our first upgraded furnace 2 for copper. There it is. Once they're all built, we will then cook in the sand. You're going to be you. You're going to be... Oh, you know, got to upgrade still. You're going to be yourself. And you're going to be Sansa. Cool. Let's watch the power. Got a few power. Alright, we can't. We need to force upgrade you. Alrighty. So we need to bring in the sand. Now that would be a lot harder. We bring a conveyor straight across here. And in here, we may be in luck. Okay. We don't really need conveyor 2. Let's bring you back to conveyor 1. And this one, we don't really want you... Ah, beautiful. So you can come across here. That is a pain. Alright. We need to feed coal a different way. So let's get conveyed to, and let's bring coal in this way. Yes. Let's delete you. All right. All right, that is our mines now smashing. Sand, we have sand. Cool. And then we've got one truck that seems to be stuck. Where are you going to? Why? We don't need to import any copper. Arc Furnace 2. What? We can upgrade these to Arc Furnace 2. What do they need? Holy moly. So we can use graphite instead of coal. Well, that'll be the next upgrade. So this is only a minor upgrade. Then we've got to upgrade them again. I forgot about the Arc Furnace 2. Alright. Cool. Well, at least you've seen us upgrade all of the Blast Furnace 2. Now we can go to the Arc Furnace 2, which is going to save again. Well, we've got everything there, so it doesn't matter. But graphite's going to be much more efficient. And what will we need to produce graphite again? See, this game's just a never-ending story. So we just need Rubber Maker, which is more efficient again. 12 coal make 24 graphite. That's just life-saving in terms of coal. So that's what we're going to be doing in the next episode. Forget electronics. We're going to upgrade these again. Oh well. You got to see us upgrade these to the Blast Furnace 2. And then... So what? I still don't know what you're doing. Where truck cannot reach destination. But you don't need to reach destination. You don't need to. Turn that off. Turn that off. Brilliant. Because that arc furnace only uses 6 sand. What do the blast furnace? Same. So it's the same amount of sand. So at least they're all set up for that. So it should be an easy upgrade. So it's pretty much just hitting the button. And we've got to add graphite. So they're going to have another input, right? Oh no, they're just subsidizing the coal for the graphite. So let's upgrade. 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 Upgrade, 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 and upgrade, and upgrade. Lots of upgrading. And then we've got to work out this one. So between episodes, I will do, now that you've seen me upgrade the others, you've seen how it all works, how it all needs to be interconnected. I'll upgrade this other one, utilizing this input of iron here. So I'm going to produce and set up another crusher system here. And then that will be set up. And then on our next episode, we're going to upgrade all these over to arc. So we're going to put in production for graphite and bring graphite into here. So I'll have a look at that. I'm also going to move these rubber production away so we can keep digging up this sand. So we'll just produce these. There we go. So we're going to be totally inundated. So we need to basically produce More of these, and these can't be upgraded, can they? Can we produce copper in a different way? Copper, copper, copper. So, copper, no, same. There's no way of getting more. So they need 24. These upgraded versions are producing 20. What were they producing? 12. So now they can basically produce 20. They need 24. So we are producing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 120. That's what they do, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can get another one of these. I think we need to, I'm going to actually take that away. I'm going to look at that as well between episodes, okay? I'm just going to set this efficiency up a little bit, somehow get all these conveyors coming together and then spitting it out. I think on level 2, we can allow 200 per conveyor. Where's conveyor up here? Yeah. So we can do 200. There is another upgrade, but you can't do that until early access. Hopefully that'll be ready for early access. That's conveyor 3. Lots to do, lots to do. All right, so we have produced and done, pretty much completed what our task we set out to do, which was to upgrade all our blast furnaces to blast furnace 2 and introduce crushed iron ore and crushed copper. So we're done. So let's have a bit of a flyby. Copper is done. Iron will be done between episodes. Steel is done. Glass was done earlier. Steel is done. All of the oxygen furnaces and the cooled caster are upgraded to level 2. Same over here with copper. We've upgraded all our metal casters to metal casters 2. Between episodes, I will update our copper electrolysis up to, well, you can't upgrade them, sorry. I'm going to make this more efficient by putting a few more in because we've now got a ton of copper coming through. And I will just do exactly what I've just done then because I don't want to repeat it too many times. It's get a bit boring. I'm going to upgrade all these. Then, actually, I'm going to upgrade these straight to the arc furnace number 2. And then in the next episode, we will just have this ready so we can switch these straight to arc furnace 2. So that's it. Thank you, everybody, and appreciate the support. Smash the like, smash the subscribe, and I'll see you back for our next part in this massive, massive ultimate production management game or simulator, whatever you want to call it. Thanks all. And I'll see you all on the other side.